of the game.
Quick start. Already Shadow Word Death, the Mountain Giant.
I think he even mulligans that because he knew that Giant will be coming.
Oh, that's the interesting play.
Yeah, the Doomslayer off the top, turn 5 is quite interesting because it gives you lots of aggro, you know. That enemy just used Shadow Word Death. Oh, never mind, that Shadow Word Death was created by Shadow Visions, so he's going to have one more in a future time of the game, but he surely needs it now. Well, Malygos is of course a really good card to get off Shadow Essence, because well, the Spirit Lash is going to be crucial in this matchup. Not only that, but I think that amyks has to find his cubes as fast as possible. And even if he finds them, I think he also needs a Dark Pact. Because, of course, getting a Doomguard into a cube is a good idea, but when you're playing against Clone Priest, you're pretty much in a big risk of getting Psychic Screamed, and then you're like really behind in the game. I'm surprised that amyks didn't kill the Malygos right there, because he might get really punished. He might go to... Wait, to 6
Is pHi11Colins gonna Mind Blast it with Nightmare?
If he does, then amyks is gonna be on 6 health, which is a lot, to be honest. You can't really find the way to kill 6 damage.
Well, he's got the Valorant too.
Yeah.
He might actually do it. And he's doing it.
Oh wait, then you Spirit Lash, right? Then that is a really good play. Because you not only heal yourself, I think he's just thinking if he should kill the small minion or if he hit face. Killing Lucky kinda helps you if it is another Doomsayer. Doomguard, I mean.
He's gotta do it.
Yeah, he has to do it. And it is a Void Lord. Not bad too, to be honest. These small 1-3 towns are not gonna do a lot of damage to him. And another Possessed Lucky from the top. It is actually a good card to draw right now because he needs these demons to get out of his decks as soon as he can. But we can see how many options does pHi11Colins have right now. He got his enemy to 11 HP pretty early in the game. And now the only thing he needs is, I think, a Spellstone. And like maybe another Mind Blast, and then the enemy
is pretty good right now.
Lyra would
with
be
the
good.
coin.
Lyra would be good if he had more spells. The coin...
That's true, but now it depends of the RNG.
Yeah, that's why I do not really like playing Lyra. I actually like the 3 minions version of the Clone Priest way more because you get consistent combos in your deck. Wow, if he prints Taldrums now, then the definitely triggers. And he get the Doomguard, which is really good right now. That was a really good play from amyks, I think. But I am not sure if clearing that gargoyle is a good idea, because then you're... Actually... Yeah. You of course have a big board right now. But you're so vulnerable to Mass Hysteria, to Psychic Scream.
Is Hysteria gonna clear it?
You have to... I don't know if you even have to count it, you just go for it, I guess. Or...
Well, you can't really count it though.
Yeah, that's much randomness. I think Doomguard... Doomguard, I said it correctly this time, wow. Okay. Doomguard dies, probably. Then nothing goes off the Lucky. Yeah, that is a really good Hysteria. I think it could have gone much worse. I think that Doomguard may even stay alive at some cases. But wow, amyks is going down to 7 HP right now. He's going crazy mode. But he probably knows that he's most likely to stay alive, although we can see Lyra. And if he can find something useful... Oh, never mind, the Psychic Scream makes a lot of sense. Wow, there are so many cards that can actually give a win for pHi11Colins. Like, he could Spellstone, then if he gets Malygos plus Lyra... Wait, did Lyra die this game? Not yet, right?
Not yet.
Okay, so now never mind, he couldn't kill the enemy. He's going to 5 HP now. Wow, that is a really risky play. Okay, he's gonna heal up. That's okay then. I thought he wants to stay on 5 HP for a longer time, which would be like a suicidal thing versus a priest. And School of the Manari is not gonna do anything because all the demons died already. And
It's pretty good.
now let's see the RNG. Discover a copy of minions. That's not gonna do a lot. Yeah, Godfrey may help. But Malygos is gonna be so... He doesn't get the Malygos, wow. That is pretty unlucky.
The Hellfire.
The Hellfire though, yeah. What if you Velen and then Hellfire for 6? That could surprise your enemy quite a lot. Wow, that actually is quite interesting. That is only the case though, if the
amyks
Radiant
need to
Elemental...
get up. And what now? If he Hellfires, he dies.
No, if he Hellfires and then Spellstones Lyra, then it's okay.
Oh, yeah, actually.
You're still on 11 HP. But you summon 3 minions from your Spellstone, that's a lot of minions. Now there are lots of choices. Do you play Velen? Do you play Eternal Servitudes? Malygos, nice. And that is 8 damage from Hellfire, wow, that is a lot. I think you just go for it. 8 damage Hellfire is a lot. And he heals Malygos, which is really good, because then Malygos doesn't die to Spellstone alone. So amyks has to use another spell, which is Defile. Well, never mind. The Kobold upgrades it. But you're still so close to death, though. 8 HP versus Clone Priest.
Oh,
Okay,
and the
Gul'dan was a wow. Gul'dan is a good card. So what can save pHi11Colins now? That is the real question. Do you just Greater Spellstone? Or do you Velen?
Not all who wander are lost.
He
I
should
actually
have
think-
thought still first.
To try to find something, or what?
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. But you want to get rid of that Velen so you can get into the combo. How much damage is it? It's 10. If you are lucky, that's 10. If you're not, then it can be less. Okay, he's lucky this time. So that's 10 damage. And do you kill Velen though? Not killing Velen.
I guess he has to.
Not killing Velen is like so risky.
Yeah, but killing him is risky too.
Yeah. That is the thing against the priest, right? I think you don't kill it because then you mess up with Psychic Scream, because enemy cannot Psychic Scream your cards. But if you don't kill it though, enemy can randomly get a good card and kill you next turn. I think it's 50-50, depends on what you think the enemy has in his hands. I think amyk can actually expect pHi11Colins to have a bad cards in his hand right now, because he haven't seen second Mind Blast or Smites or anything, but okay, he just goes for that. Now,
Shadow Visions and Psychic Scream is pretty good right now. Or maybe Godfrey? Godfrey doesn't do anything, I guess.
yeah. He has to try to find Mind Blast, and he does.
Good demons are hard to find.
Wow, he draws the Void Lord. Wait, did he draw Void Lord? He did, right?
I don't know.
Or did he have it on his
Yeah,
hands?
he had it, I think.
Okay, okay. Okay, and
GG,
now,
right?
now do you...
Or not?
No, that was RNG. You could have summoned Velen and killed the enemy, but he didn't.
Okay.
So now you topsy-turvy into another Blind Blast. Hello, let's go. Let's see if he actually gets it. If he gets it, it's gonna be pretty lucky. Spirit Lash is pretty good, pretty good. You kill your own Elemental and Lyra, but you heal to full HP, you don't care. And Cycle King is just a perfect card right now, wow. Just to heal them up. That is such a good turn from pHi11Colins. Although it is such a good turn, he needs something to win the game now. He doesn't have any finishers right now, and amyks is just gonna keep healing 3 HP every
He
turn.
needs the second stone, right?
Second stone.
But what
Cloning
not
gallery
gonna
doesn't
give
do
much.
anything. I mean... So... Okay, so you need like 2 turns or 3 turns and good draws, because you need to draw second Mind Blast, maybe Holy Smite if you're lucky, and then Spellstone, which is going to summon 2 minions, and 2 of them are going to be Velen and the Malygos. That's your way to win right now, I think. Which sounds...
Wait, pHi11Colins still has a Mind Blast in his deck, right?
Yeah, one more. One more and I think 2 Holy Smites.
Yeah, that's right.
So that is that damage, but you need something to boost it up to kill your enemy. So you need also a Spellstone that is gonna summon 2 minions, because you don't have lots of spells in your hand right now, so you can't upgrade it. Okay, that is one of the spells that can upgrade it, but you don't have a Spellstone yet, so... I guess it starts to be a board game now. You just start fighting for the board when you're a priest. You saw so many clear cards from your enemy. Another Voidwalker that draws from
These
amyks.
Ziliaxes are pretty good.
Yeah, the Ziliaxes are gonna mess up lots of stuff. Wait. Oh, okay. I thought pHi11Colins can kill, but it's their... Yeah, if it was pHi11Colins' turn right now, he could have. But that's surely not going to happen.
Why do you call?
Doomsayer is quite interesting. What does Godfrey do right now? It kills everything with your minions also. So you probably...
It does? I think it does.
But your minions probably die too, wait, no?
No, because nothing dies when he got this, right?
Yeah, but he could have attacked something first. Wait, what? I don't think that there was a...
Oh wait, yeah, he
Way.
could attack with the Malygos.
Yeah. But he instead decides to hit his enemy for 12... Wait, how many is that?
I think
12.
he's gonna kill the Doomsayer. Right?
Yeah, that's a tough choice. Do you hit for 12 and leave your enemy on 2 health? So that even when he heals for 3, you can Mind Blast and kill him?
I don't think it's a good idea because amyks got only 2 cards in his.
Yeah. Then you probably just clear the Doomsayer. Yeah, clear of everything. And I'm thinking, does Hellfire do anything right now? The cube is just a bad draw right now. Hellfire plus Defile plus passive. Kill everything? I am not sure.
It's not.
No, it doesn't kill. So you die? No, you're still alive. Okay, you still have 3 HP. Okay. 3 HP is not a lot though. Now Lich King can come out, and there's so much aggro. I think you just play
Is he
Lich
gonna
King.
play it though?
I mean, why not? You can find some useful spells. Or even a weapon is a really good thing to find right now, like anti-magic shell, weapon, death coil. Pretty much everything helps except like one. So that's a good thing to do right now, I guess. Play a Lich King. And he gets anti-magic shell, which is on the second cube.
And that
It's
is
so
GG.
unlucky. Okay, so pHi11Colins will take the game 1. Surely, yeah.
For now.
So he got rid of his priest right now and just try to... Well, actually I would say that Hunter doesn't have problems with any decks,
Begin.
just because of its flexibility, just because of Rexar and Zul'jin aggro. There are like lots of ways to win the game. And he's got pretty good hands. Like Dire Maul into possibly Hyena or Coin, Animal Companion. These are all good ways to start the game. And amyks has such a bad cards for the beginning of the game. I mean, 2 Luckies. Okay, he got 2 Luckies.
Void
so...
Lord.
Yeah, Void Lord, Cube, Hellfire. Hellfire is gonna be... Then Spellstone. Yeah, maybe the cards aren't so bad. But you need to find something else also.
The Gul'dan, okay.
Yeah, Gul'dan is
It's
always a
going-
cool card.
Going pretty bad for amyks right.
The question is, do you play more minions?
To my side.
Okay, he decides to play more minions, because you can expect Hellfire right now in this turn, but 2 out of 3 minions that can come out of Hellfire, from Animal Companion are 4 health minions, so you're still good. And he prepared for Subject 9, which is a good play now. I would say that it is going really good for pHi11Colins right now. Although the big tempo swings are coming soon from amyks because of his Lockies, because of, well, Defile can help. Possibly Locky plus Dark Pact. He's gonna do a lot of stuff. And he finds Rexar, but I'm not sure if he stays with it, if he wants to pick Crackling Razormaw instead. That is a really tough choice to make. Razormaw gives you so much initial damage.
Isn't Rexar crucial in this matchup?
Dependent what you want to do. You can see that your enemy kind of stayed alive till turn 6, so yeah, you're starting to plan to play a long game. But you know, most likely you want to kill him fast.
Yes. Oh, yes. They'll serve me now.
But would Crackling really help him? I mean, like what? He could add the life to the Leo?
Yeah, or maybe like if he waited for Tundra Rhino and then played it, that would be a lot of initial damage.
To my side.
But that is a good turn from him, because he's got his freezing trap. Although he doesn't know about Dark Pact in amyks hand, which is gonna do a lot of stuff right now, because he can just activate his Loki. I think he wishes that Void Lord comes out.
But he needs to attack first, right? Like he attacks, throw out the second Lucky, and then Dark Pacts.
I guess so. That's such a close thing, because if you do it the way you said, it kinda saves you when you're getting your Doomguard, because Doomguard can't attack and kill the taunt instantly. But if you do not want to attack, then you're praying to get Void Lords. Because even if you get a Doomguard, then you can't attack with it. So yeah, I guess you attack, get your Lucky frozen, and then play the other Lucky. Or the other way around, yeah.
Oh, yes. They'll serve
Oh, and he doesn't play the first Lucky. Okay, Okay, pretty simple. He just wanted to wait and see what happens first, just to be sure which version of play he does, I guess. Yeah. But these turns are so good for Phil Collins. I feel like he's not killing his enemy really fast, but he's getting a lot of advantage because of Zul'jin on his hand and Rexar and Spellstone ready to be played next turn, possibly. I don't know how Amyk can survive, to be honest. He's one turn away from playing Voidlord from his hand.
I think he needs Hellfire right now. Because next turn is gonna be the Wolves.
So many
Yeah.
possibilities.
What else can save?
I mean, you know, if Phil Collins plays Wolves next turn, you just played Voidlord, right? And then it is a wall
Oh yeah, right.
that
Okay.
is going to be hard to break, but you're going to be on such a low health.
I wonder.
I am not sure. That's kind of tough choice to do for both of these players right now, because surely next turn the Voidlord is gonna get played from amyks, and turn after that he's gonna play Gul'dan to summon everything that died. I think that is the way. That is a really good play, I would say. That is a really good play. I like it so much because not only you stop Spellstone from being played, but you also force your enemy. That's pretty much a perfect play he could have chosen right there, because Phil Collins cannot do anything right now. He can just hit and pass.
Or Rexar. But is he gonna do it? I don't think so. I think he's preparing for the Zul'jin.
Most likely, yeah. Now you play Spellstone. And I guess something else also. You pray that your enemy doesn't have possibly Trap, or maybe like Hyena plus Spring Pow. Yeah. Just like, why not buff the Hyena up? And also right now, if your enemy doesn't have Hellfire, you're in a pretty good spot. And he does not. Although he's got Faceless Manipulator, which can go right into the 3/7 towns. And then it will be a pretty huge wall of towns for amyks, and I don't think Phil Collins can break through it. If your enemy
Even
plays...
Zul'jin doesn't help in this situation.
Yeah.
And he's probably gonna do it. Like, he's got no other ways.
I mean, you can just cube and then Dark Pact to have 2 more Voidlords, right?
Oh wait, right. But
And that is probably the way. But
yeah,
I think
that
he
is
should...
more efficient.
This way you got all board of these big towns. Wow, the Dire Frenzy is playable this turn, although you would have to use it on Hyena, which is silenced, so... I mean, that's alright thing to do, just because Hyenas may be useful in the further parts of the game, but that's such a tough choice. You want to somehow kill all of these Voidlords. You kind of want to start building your beast with Rexar, but you want to use that Zul'jin with a good quality. Really tough choices for Phil Collins. And what does he do? Does he kill one of the Voidlords? No. Okay. Pretty interesting decision making.
He wants to activate the secrets.
Yeah. But amyks doesn't really have to do it though, to be honest. He can wait to get some board clear cards like Godfrey or, I don't know, a Hellfire. Or why not just play Gul'dan, right? One Void Lord already died, so it'll at least summon one Void Lord, 3 small towns, and 1 Doomguard, right? Or 2? I'm not sure how many Doomguards died. Was it 1 Doomguard?
Serve the Lich King.
Yeah, only one Doomguard died.
That is a pretty bad card for amyks to see summoned. The Valkyr Soul Claimer is it's quite good in this situation. Oh, never mind. It doesn't summon anything because of the snake. But what do you even do? Because the animations are still loading. Okay, so he played Gul'dan. He wants another towns. He wants 1 Doomguard. And he gets 1 Doomguard. But he didn't have time to
He didn't
attack with it.
attack, right?
But this still looks so good for amyks, I think. These Void Lords are just so big.
Yeah, but they're not gonna spawn the Void Walkers, and he can Zildjian them, right? Okay.
Yeah, that's a good thing to do right now. Although he has to start worrying about his
Whoa.
health. That's good.
If the
card.
Huffer survives, it can attack the Void Lord.
Yeah, it does because it is shining with a green color, so it means
Oh, yeah, right.
he's still alive. So killing the another Void Lord gives you lots of advantage right now, and wow, hitting the Doomguard is actually pretty good. It's actually quite good. Because of that, you can Rexar plus Franking Strike, which will kill Doomguard next turn. Although amyk will probably just use a cube on his Doomguard. Again, we will have a lot of decision making from both of these players in next turns because there are lots of things that can go wrong for both of them. I think amyk, of course, cubes the Doomguard. That is the most obvious play right here. And then he may even face this manipulator that cube, so he can get 2 of them.
Or pre-install them.
Or yeah, that is also a really good idea. And now you can use a passive. Use your passive on that cube, but I don't think he will do it. He just wants to get rid of some of these minions on the board and kind of start getting into the game. Not attacking is a really good idea, I think, because your enemy cannot go to your face as quickly as he may. And I am actually thinking if Rexar has to be played right now. Probably yes, because you need that beast. You need something like Bat with Poisonous or something with a Silence, possibly to kill the cube. It just doesn't look good for pHi11Colins, I think.
Well, he can clear the board right now. I mean, except the cube.
Yeah, and cube is the most important thing to kill, I think.
Oh, and a Doomguard, right?
Yeah. So you leave a board with 3 Doomguards, possibly.
Okay.
He's pretty much fighting for his life right now. Because he knows that he's getting further and further from killing the enemy. And Void Lord is a good draw. I am not sure if he played, but it is a good draw, surely. amyks has few options right now. He could possibly, yeah, face this manipulator, the cube. Then maybe Hearthstone, one of the wolves, or maybe just use your Siphon Life, kill one of the wolves, and then play a Void Walker. Which is an okay play, but you have to start thinking how to activate your cubes to kill the enemy. Okay, one of the ways is Venomous minion on the other side of the board. There are so many ways that amyks can do things right now.
Now.
And he chooses to clear the board, which is surely a good thing because he has to start worrying about his health. Although he isn't 22 right now, he knows that it is a hunter on the other side. But Rexar is gonna be so strong right now.
The eternal hunt has begun.
Yeah, direct value.
Let's see what he builds from it. He needs like a big minion, possibly invisible. Or maybe Eco Rush. Wait, he built it already? He is a quick guy. So he will get 3 random beasts to his hand. And he can possibly clear a lot of minions because of it. If amyks decides to play Voidlord right now, the zombie beast can handle it alone, actually.
Oh yes,
But he
they'll
doesn't,
serve
so...
me now.
Lucky doesn't summon anything, right?
Right. For a second Voidlord? Oh no, wait.
No, he's got it on
Voidlord
his hand.
Yeah, right.
But Hyena is so good right now. This is starting to look good. For pHi11Colins. Oh, second Doomguard, alright.
Oh, wait, right.
So what do you do now? You cannot kill it. You could play 2-1 mana minions, or you could craft. I think you just go for minions, because you need that board pressure. That Hyena is gonna be a big target for amyks right now. He has to get rid of it. And Kobold is actually a good card to get rid of it easily. Because you buff off your Spellstone, then you can Spellstone plus passive to kill a Hyena. And it also heals you a lot, which is quite important right now at this part of the game. Because you know that your enemy has a build beast, so he can build beasts every turn. Just like we saw in last matches. And yeah, you have to start worrying about your health. And Ziliax is also a good card to draw.
My hunger grows.
Yeah, and that is what he does. Of course, killing the Hyena first, then he activates his cube. He wants these 2 Doomguards to come out.
Feed now.
Then I think he could even attack. I think you just craft, right? You just try to find something good and strong. Maybe like a Towns. Subject 9. Oh, these are not really good cards. What do you do? That's 2 for chicken. Yeah, it can do some things.
There is still Wandering Trap on the board.
That doesn't help a lot though.
Well, it depends.
Yeah, if it... Okay, let's see what it makes. It... A 5-1. Okay, that's a good card.
And it
Even
is
more, yeah, even more because it is Explosive Trap. It is 1-0 for pHi11Colins, Shipkey. But I guess you hear it 5 minutes after you asked, so you may be mad, I'm sorry.
Precision. Perfection.
This is a really good turn for amyks. He's trying to actually kill his enemy. He got rid of all of the traps. He can start hitting face. I don't know if anything helps, to be honest. Specimen, maybe.
Specimen Towns, maybe?
Yeah, he's got a pretty big town right here. But he didn't choose the Specimen, unluckily. Unluckily, because it would be such a good play right now.
Well, it's still such a good play. Maybe Divine Shield? Oh, half nice.
That is a good combo right there. It is a
And
7
the Rage Chick.
to chicken, yeah. Seems pretty strong. The Void Lord. Alright, so pHi11Colins just has to keep building the beasts, of course. If he builds another poison minion. Okay, he doesn't. He decides to actually take advantage of the board. Well, we can see that amyks is actually running out of the cards slowly. He's got only 3. The Spellstone... Can Spellstone still be upgraded? I'm not sure if there is any secret in pHi11Colins' deck anymore. He's not playing Snipe in his deck, so that's not gonna happen, but Wind Blast is actually quite good. Do you just choose a... Wow,
Bat.
that is a potential bat with poisonous, but I'm not sure he chose it. Yeah, he did.
Oh, but he chose the Lifestone.
Hey,
Okay.
which is a good idea. It's alright. The lifesteal is gonna help a lot because there are 3 small minions and every single one of them heals you for 2. Okay, now 2 minions, but it's still okay for you. And as I said, amyks is slowly running out of cards, which can actually be a way for pHi11Colins to win this game. Because he knows that there are like... He surely knows about Umbra, he surely remembers that there is still a Godfrey in his deck. And I actually think Godfrey may be played this turn. Because if you play Godfrey... If you play Godfrey and then use your passive to get rid of the taunt, you hit your enemy for 8, and you still have 2 minions on the board. And I think this should be the thing to do right now for amyks. Or maybe he decides to do something else, but I'm not sure. Or he can just attack with one of the taunts and then use Godfrey, I guess. Or he can do it this way. This is really good also, because then you do not give so much lifesteal to your enemy. Do you give any, in fact? He heals for 4, yeah? Oh wait, that's how it works. I wasn't expecting that to happen. I was expecting giants to stay alive, to be honest. I'm actually quite curious what pHi11Colins choose. Okay. That is a big minion right now, I think. Because this zombie beast... It can give you like so much cool stuff. I am not sure what is the last card in amyks deck. But if it is a minion, then he may have like small chances to win, but I don't think outvalue the zombie beasts. It is a Divine Shield Poisonous. Okay, I think this game is gonna go to pHi11Colins. I don't see a lot of ways for amyks to win. On his hand, he's got 2 dead cards that are not gonna do anything. And let's see what his last card is, because I don't remember. That is the weapon, okay. Probably not gonna be useful right now.
So it's 2-0 for pHi11Colins.
Yeah, and pHi11Colins is left with... only with his Paladin.
The most random spell.
For Lordaeron!
And possibly the strongest ones, right? And he, well,
Yeah.
actually he doesn't want the Gwydr's Cauldron. That is not a good start for Odd Paladin.
None will
He needs like a
survive.
1-drop. He surely needs to drop like, early minions. Possibly with Divine Shields. Divine Shield will be really good. Bakwe is surely not one of the Divine Shield low cost minions.
Reporting for duty.
But yeah, but he decides to use a coin to use his passive right now. Which is understandable. He needs that board, he knows he needs to hit his enemy's face as fast as possible because, well, he is not paladin, right? And
That stops the aggro.
yeah, I am not sure what you do right now.
Maybe just Stonehill Defender?
Stonehill could be okay because you build that town for nothing and you have it ready on your hand. Or possibly you could just play your passive and then hit face so you have 0 mana creeper on your hands. Yeah. Though if you if you use Stonehill Defender, his creeper would be for 0 anyways, so that doesn't change a lot. But yeah, but he decided to wait with Stonehill Defender a little more.
Greatest virtue is patience.
Umbra is actually pretty okay right now because she cannot
can't
get
clear
kills.
it.
Yeah. And the question is right now, what do you do when you're pHi11Colins? Do you like just put lots of minions on your board, or do you put like 2 ones but not 1 HP ones?
Out of my jungle.
Okay, Protector is really good. But he decides to Lost in a Jungle instead, which is a card vulnerable to Defile, but I think he's not that scared, surprisingly. I mean, if you wanna win that matchup, you kind of have to bet that your enemy doesn't have good cards and good clears in hand. Now what can he do? He can just Ride Leader and then deal ton of damage to the enemy's face. Cube on Umbra is not going to do a lot, honestly, right now.
But we
Maybe if lucky... Okay, maybe if lucky summons a Void Lord, then this is gonna be a problem. Or amyks can just Hellfire. And I think he's just going to be safe. Or like, not really safe, because there are still going to be 2 minions on the board. But the Dark Pact hurts a lot.
Yeah, and the 2
Leroy. Wow.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah. I didn't see that coming. I forgot that he's got Leroy on his hands. Okay. 3-0 for Phil. Wow. This was the fastest series we had today, so